Welcome back, everyone. Hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. We got a pretty interesting week coming up. We are going to be finding out if Feds are going to be cutting the interest rates or not. And then we also have a PAXA this week. So a lot of the options are going to be expiring this Friday. This week does tend to be a bit sideways. We might see a lot of the moves happen very quickly, and then we would have chopping sessions. So going back to my own journal, my win rate for the week is usually whenever we have a PAXA or when we have Feds speaking or a special decision is coming, my win rate isn't the best. So I am going to be playing with very cautious. I'm not going to be rushing into trades. So that's why journaling really helps. So make sure you go back and look at which were the days that you actually had a red trade, and then match that with was there a special event that happened, and usually you'll find an answer. So I am going to be extra careful. Flow can definitely deceive you as well the week like this. Charts can also we could have a quick sweeps to the low side of it or upside, and then things could reverse. So you want to be extra careful with what you are taking and how heavy the positions you are taking. So I'm going to be extra careful when it comes to taking trades in my own account as well, especially with our God, I'm running, I can't think of, with our challenge account, the $2,500, we have done so well. So I want to be extra careful with that account as well, taking the trade. The goal is for me personally, I want to hit the 10K within this month. In order to do that, we have to play very carefully. We cannot be greedy. So we're currently sitting at Canadian, I believe 66 something hundred and USD 2,900 in profit. So far we are doing really well. And I want to continue with that. So make sure you journal, make sure you don't rush into a trade, especially if you're new inside the group. Take the time. There's enough trades that do happen. So if you miss something, please don't chase anything. Even in general, if you're not trading with us, don't chase anything. Remember, there is always a trade if you have capital to trade with. So keep that in mind. Okay, let's look at some of the charts that are looking pretty good. So my list is going to be pretty small just because I'm being extra careful as well what's happening in the market or what's coming up for the market. So I don't want to be having too many things that I want to be watching, but the list that I am watching, the stocks I am watching are definitely looking pretty good. So if we can get the setup in those ones, we'll look for our entry. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, we will start with the SPY first. So first we want to see, we closed at 657.41 on Friday. So now let's see if we can continue, first break out of 658 and then continue to the upside to break 660 and 662 and so forth on our levels to the upside. However, if we start to pull back and we lose 655, I want to be careful and then be looking for trades to the upside. However, if we look at the monthly time frame, we are in an uptrend. We don't have any confirmations that the market is going to be pulling back, market's going to be doing this or that. We have zero reason to be deciding that here until the daily breaks down. So we wait on the daily to give us a confirmation. Ideally, for us to say the daily has started to break down, we want to break below this. That was a resistance that became a support. So if we pull back and we hold above this support, you can see that we might get a very decent bounce to the upside of it. However, if we start to lose this to the downside of it, then we can say on the daily, we are starting to change a trend. So that's what we have on SPY. Okay, now let's go to our regular stocks. I'm actually going to start from the beginning, like with Apple and AMD before I come down to Tesla. So let's go to Apple. All right. Am I on the right chart that I saved? Okay. So Apple, so far we are holding above the 230, 225 area. Where did we close? 234 area is where we closed. So let's see if we do get a pullback and we hold 230, we want to look for a move to the upside. I still think Apple isn't done. I think Apple might have a little bit more room to go, as I am still waiting for this supply zone to be tested. So this is what I am watching on Apple to the upside, but we definitely want to see as long as we hold above 230. If we start to lose 230, then you want to target your next is around 225 to 224 area. Okay. And after that, we do have this gap to the downside that could get filled as well. So for now, 230 hold, we're probably moving to the upside. I'm still wanting to see 248, 250 area on Apple to be touched on it. Okay. AMD, where are my stocks? Okay. AMD, I am liking the chart, how the daily is looking, how the 2-day chart is looking, how the weekly and the monthly is looking on AMD. If we can clear 165, I think this can go back up and test this supply zone where we could see 200 on AMD. So I do like where we are sitting. As long as we hold 155 on AMD, I think we could see a nice move to the upside on AMD. Next, Amazon. I really like Amazon where it is. Honestly, the worst luck with Amazon when I do a day trade, but really good luck when I do a swing trade. So I am staying away from Amazon doing day trades. I'm going to focus on the swing side of it. I am loving where it is. As long as we hold 225, we could move very nicely to the upside, and our target could be this fair value gap as well, which is between 230 to 236 area. So that definitely looks really good. Baba, we've made a lot of money on it. If you took the leap when I called out the leap and you're still in it, this was one of the best leaps that we got paid on Baba, Baidu, and I'm going to go over my JD chart as well. I still think this could easily hit 160. So I'm still holding few runners, but we are already up like 400-500% on these. So 160 is the area that I am watching, and that's where I will fully scale out of it, out of my Baba trade. However, if we do start to pull back, I do have a trailing stop as well. So if it pulls back, I might get stopped out of it. And I'm okay with that because I got to capture pretty much the full $30-40 move on Baba. So we'll see if we can get to 160. And if not, then we want to see this gap get filled on it. Similar story on Baidu. What a beautiful trade. We are almost into the supply. I would love if we could get 120 on it. And once we are in this supply at 120, that's where I will fully scale out of it. For now, I'm keeping my trailing stop on it. However, if it starts to lose below 110, most likely my trailing stop is gonna hit. There is now a pretty big gap as well on it. So but still, there is no reason for us to be short on it. Not yet, at least not until we get the monthly and weekly giving us confirmations that the things are starting to turn around. Okay. What else do we want to look at? Coin, I think Coin is setting up very nicely. This is what I have. We did play Coin, I believe, on Friday or Thursday. I don't remember, but we did. So this is coming out of demand. I did start a swing on it, just tiny bit of it. I might add more to it. As long as we hold above 310, I think this is continued to move higher. We have a very nice gap to fill to the upside. And these are the names we might see the money start to rotate as well, like Coin, MicroStrategy, some of the the Bitcoin miner names that we could see. Myra is another one that made a nice move as well. Our $500 account is starting to move. We never hit our stop loss. We are above our entry level as well. And this still remains our TP. This is where I want to take our profits. And so let's see, this consolidation looks really nice. I'm just now a little bit worried that we might get a manipulation, but if things hold and we hold above 1449, I don't mind even adding one or two contracts if it does come down to do a manipulation. And then that distribution is going to be pretty amazing on it. So that's what we are going to watch on this. Meta is another name that this is what I have marked out. Meta is the trade we actually took in our Challenger account, and it was green. We were up, I think, almost 25-30%. I'm still holding my, because I took it as a swing. So I'm still in it. My target is 760 area, and then to continue to the upside as well. So Meta does look pretty good. However, I will cut if it starts to lose a 745 area. So if it does, then, it's been invalidated. Most likely we're going to come down to 730. There is still this tiny gap that last time when Meta pulled back, we never filled it. So we definitely want to watch how Meta plays out too. Microsoft, this has been one of our best trades, one of the best swings that we took, best trades that we did on our challenge account. This is looking really good. If Microsoft can clear 510, based on the flow that I am building it, once we clear 510, we have 520 and 530 is where the highest volume is sitting. So that's what I am going to be watching to see if we can get another entry. But this time I'll take an entry if we break above the 510 level. So that's what I am watching on Microsoft. Neo looks pretty decent as well. I'm liking that this is looking like a bull flag on the daily also. So this right here, I'm loving the expansion and the displacement that we had. This is looking very good. So let's see if we can clear right above. Let's move it right there. 626, I would not mind taking few contracts on this name because we do have where we could hit towards 777 and then we could continue to move higher to 958. I'm liking that weekly has a hammer candle as well. So this is definitely looking nice. We could use this as our stop loss for an entry. So this could be our, let me just mark it, stop loss, and this could continue to the upside on it once it breaks 626 area as well. Okay, Nvidia, I'm gonna go down to the daily time frame. I do like the zone it came out of it. It looks very nice. 180, if we can break out of this zone right here, then it could easily continue to fly and we could see 190, 195 and 200 on Nvidia. But first we need to see if we can break out of this consolidation area, which was a stronger resistance for many days, almost few weeks that this area has consolidated. So let's see if this time we are going to break out of it and continue to the upside on it. Okay. On this one we played, this is looking really good. Our shares look really good. I know many of you have the shares on it. Okay, let's look at Tesla before I go through some of the new stocks. What a beautiful trade on this thing. We are in a supply zone. We still have $5 more. 400 is what I am looking for it. Might not get there. We might not. Hey, and that's okay. We got a really, really good trade out of this thing. So we'll see. 400 is going to be a key area. If we break 400, we do have this tiny gap sitting right here as well. So which is, we're right now inside the gap, which sits right at 401 area. But I would, if we are going to continue, I would like the sweep of this wick to the upside, which is 420 area as well. So definitely looking good. Any pullback and we hold above 380, I think Tesla can give you easily the 400 zone as well. Okay. UPS. So if you go back and you view the video, I want to say 2 weeks ago, I've given out a lot of leaps in that video. Almost every single one of those leap is up either 30 to 50% on it. Some of them are even up 100% on it. UPS is one of the things that I am definitely watching. I am bullish on it. I'm looking for this thing to continue to the upside as long as we don't break below 80. This is can be a good trade to the upside as well. So I'm going to move my stop loss because this was UPS was the trade we took it for our $500 account, which did end up paying us. So I'm going to remove this. But for now, if you're looking for a leap, I would keep this as my stop loss and then look for some time on it. I'm already in. I've already shared the list with you guys as well. So something to keep an eye on. UPST, another name. I'm bullish and I'm bearish on this name. Kind of weird, right? If we don't get above 64, 65 area, the first day or two, if we are not able to get above it, I think UPSD is coming down to 60 to 55 zone. So that is going to be my target, either 55 or 60 area right about here. We could see this thing come down. There is a tiny gap, very, very tiny. We could fill that and continue, but I would prefer 55 because I have a demand zone in this area. This is where I would like for it to come down to it and continue to the upside. Okay. What else? We got paid on this name. Very nice. I'm still liking it. I think that's setting up really nicely. Nice hammer candle. Clear 114. This could continue to fly. We got paid on our Nebels. PayPal. Still watching this one. This name did break below my stop loss. I actually forgot to look at it, to be honest, on last week. So I'll definitely be watching this week. How do we enter into this zone? Definitely need to capture 70 very quickly. What else? Let's see, Square. No, I have a couple trades that I wanted to go over. Let's look at Unity. This is the name we reviewed last week. Gave you very nice moves as well. Costco. Costco daily looks very nice. Very nice move. If you did take it last week, Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, it gave you a perfect move, a rejection in the supply zone. I think this time it's going to flip the supply zone and continue to move upside. So definitely I would keep Costco on the list as well. Let's see, Joby gave a move, but got rejected at this resistance area at 1531. So I would like to see some more strong buyers come in and us get above 14 and hold. That would be better. Then let's look at MU. I'm pretty bullish on this name. Look at the distribution on this one. If you're still holding that leap that we have it to March 2026, it is looking so nice. Like this name could easily continue to see 160 to 165 area. They do have earnings coming up, I believe. Did they have earnings? Or they have earnings coming up? I don't. When are their earnings? In 9 days. So not this week, the coming week is where they're earning. So any pullback, I think MU is setting up very nicely. Uber is another one. I do like Uber. Look at what a beautiful breakout on Uber as well. We do have leaps on it. I think this name can see 100 to 110 very easily. Next is CSX. Still not setting up as we want. Okay, let's look at MP. I like it as long as we hold above 60. I think this could continue to move again back up higher to your 74 and 80, 80 to 82 area very nicely. SON, it's giving that pullback. As long as it holds above 1372 or even holds above 14, could go back and test that supply zone. That was a perfect rejection right in the supply zone. Could not break above 1545 and pulled back. IUNQ, I gave you guys this last Friday. Look at the expansion. Look at that distribution that took place after the manipulation. What a breakout. This was a beautiful trade. We got almost 300% on it. And I don't think so it's done yet. I think this could continue and we could see 60 to 65 area very easily on it. Trying to look if I'm missing any of the names. Actually, let me go through. Benita had sent me some too. Yeah, this one looks really nice. A bit. I think this definitely looks very, very nice. As long as we hold above, let's just say where we be? Right there. So we hold 130. This could actually break out very nicely. You got 138 as your next target. Weekly, oh, very nice hammer candle. That is a beautiful setup, definitely. I would like this accumulation and manipulation to print upside and then we pull back down to distribute. So I would not, I think this is a good setup as long as we hold 130. I think this can continue to the upside as well. What was the other one? KMI. I like the weekly. Yeah, this definitely looks good. It looks like we are making a bull flag on the monthly. Oh wow. I would buy time because remember, these charts are based on the monthly. So you want to make sure you have time on it. And this could continue. Oh wow. Definitely. What a beautiful supply zone. I would even do shares on it. I wouldn't even worry about options because I don't know how options move, but this supply could easily be targeted on the monthly. What was the other one? I'm not sure how well these move, but we'll look at it. CTRA. I like it. Bit sideways for a couple months now. I would watch to see which way it breaks out. Whichever way it breaks out is gonna probably take off. Definitely looks good. Again, I would do shares. I wouldn't do contracts on it. Let's look at Wing. I'm watching this name. Okay, I'm looking for a dead cat bounce kind of thing. I think this could bounce for a good 30 to 40 bucks if it can hold above 260. So if it holds above 260 area, I think this could we're at 266, so I wouldn't mind even another $6 drop. Would like a candle that can wick down and make kind of like a hammer. That would be a beautiful setup. And then I am looking for this supply to be tested, and that's about 40, 50 bucks. And that would be a nice trade on it. So keep this name on the list as well. I think that's it for this week. If anything comes up, I'll share the chart in the inside the group. Other than that, I think let's play safe. Let's keep doing what we did last week. Let's keep stacking those dollars and. I'm excited. Let's see what this week is gonna give us, and keep growing our challenge account as well. Again, don't rush into any trades. And if you liked please do like and comment. I am going to start making these videos private. I'm not going to be posting them public either, just because, people are not, they're watching, nobody likes, nobody makes comments. So I'm going to just keep it for the VIP crew. So enjoy, and I will see you guys inside the group. Thank you. How do we end this thing? Clearly stop sharing and okay.